Welcome back, guys. This is Madhav PVL, and today we are going to discuss about merge sort and data structures. So, merge sort is one of the efficient sorting technique which follows the divide and conquer principle. So, now let us just see the basic definition of merge sort. So, merge sort is one of the efficient sorting algorithms. It works on the principle of divide and conquer. Merge sort repeatedly breaks down a list into several sublists until each sublist consists of a single element and merging those sublists in a manner that results into a sorted list. So let me just open my paint. Let me just give you a brief clarity with this square boxes. So this is an array. We shouldn't just call this an array. We should call this as a list. So let us consider this list. So with the help of merge sort, what we are going to do is, so basically first we will just divide these blocks individually. So we will just consider its mid value. So first we need to know about the mid value. That is nothing but first place plus last place whole uh, whole divided by 2. Whole divided by 2. So this is a basic formula which is used for finding the mid. So we need to just find out the mid, and after finding the mid, now let me just name these places. So that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first element is 0 and then last is 6. So 0 plus 6 whole divide, that is 6 by 2, that is 3. So we need to just consider this value as mid and this as the lower boundary and this as the upper boundary. So after considering this as a mid, so now we need to just divide this into two sublists. That is, so now we need to just divide this into two sublists. That is, this will be one of its sublists. Till mid, it's one of its sublist, and then after mid, that is one of its sublist. So it should be just divided into this two things. And now we need to just calculate the mid here also. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 by 2, that is 2. So till here, it should be one of the part. And then this one thing will be one part. So like in this manner, we need to just find out this values, so that after finding all the myths, we need to just arrange, we need to just check till we get the single element. As here we are getting the single element, but here we are not getting it. So we need to just divide this into 1 and this into 1 and then this into 1. So yeah, this is enough, I think. So now we need to just arrange them in a proper order itself, and we need to just merge both the elements. Like we need to just merge these two things, and we need to merge this two things with this thing. So we need to just perform this merging like this. So without disturbing this, I would like to just keep this like the normal one. So by keeping this as a normal one, we will just work out on an example so that it would be much better. So 15, 5, 24, 8, 1, 3, 16, 10, 20. So these are the values in which I'm going to just perform this merge sort. Let me just form this as an array, a list. So here, let me just draw this index position. Yeah, now after drawing this positions, so 0 plus 8 by 2, that is 8 by 2 is 4. So the mid value is 4. Now let me just take this whole thing and let me just perform med sort here. So the mid element is 4. So let me just write it here. So the mid is 4 in this step. So the 4 is nothing but the index of this array. So 4 is not the value. This is index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is the mid element. Now we need to just copy this thing. So this will be one of its position. And then after that, we need to just copy this thing also. And we need to just perform like this. So here we are having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The order is correct. So we need to just perform the mid here also. So now the mid will be 4 by 2, that is 2. So the mid is 2 here. And then here also the same thing, but we need to just change this values. So here it will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is just for our clarification purpose. We do not need to change this values if you are clear with these things. So here we are having 4 nodes. So we need to just find out the average, that is 4 by 2 is 2. So 0, 1, 2. Till here it is one thing and till here it is one thing. So we need to just divide it into two things. So now we need to just perform this mid value here. And then we need to just keep it like this. And this one here. This one also. So this should be like this. And now 0, 1, 3, 3 by 2, that is 2, its second position. So till here it is going to be divided. And then 24 will just remain same down. And then in 8 and 1, we need to just arrange them in a proper order. So here comes the major thing. So here we shouldn't just divide these things. Now from here we need to just perform a sorting order. So I will just explain this in the next step. So let me just keep it like this. And here it remains the same. So now we need to just remember one thing. So we need to just get individual elements, right? So we get 15 here, 5 here, and then 24, and then 8, and then 1, and then 3, and then 16, and 10, and 20. So this will be the order till now. So after this, even if we go in depth after dividing this, we get a single elements like this. So after getting single elements like this, we need to just sort these things. That is internal sorting. So we need to just do a sorting between 5 and 15 and 24, 8, 1. So this will be one part. So let me just draw a line here. So this will be one part and this will be one part. So we need to just arrange this in a sorting order. So now that is, so now we need to just sort in between 15 and 5. That is 5 should be front and then 15 should be back. And then we need to just merge these two values with 24. So we need to merge these two values with 24. So after merging, it will be like this. So after merging, it will be like this, 5 and then 15 and 24. So again, then we need to just merge in between 8 and 1. So that is 1 and 8. So this will be in this position. And we need to merge in between these two values. So we need to just merge here properly. 1, 5, 8, 15, 24. So till here it has merged right now. And then we need to just come to this position 3 and 16. So these are already in order. So now we are going to write 3, 16, and then 10 and 20. So already these are also in an order. So we need to just sort these things 10 and 20. So we need to just sort in between these both values 3, 16, 10 and 20. So after sorting, it will be like this 3, 10, 16, 20. So after this, we need to just use these two for sorting. So after sorting, it will be like this. So 1, 3, 5, 8, 10, 15, 20, 24. So this is the sorted order, if we can just see. So guys, you may just get a confusion like, what is the difference? Why is this so complex? We can just sort it here, right? So if we just think it in the form of an array, it's not possible. It's not up to mark. So we need to just think it like a list. So a list will be divided into two halves and then halves and then halves and then halves. And finally, we get a single element in each thing. And in that, we are going to just sort the elements in between themselves. Actually, this fundamental is very basic. But if we just go in depth, we need to just draw a steps like this and we need to just finally do this sorting. And then we need to just find the elements. So one of its basic principle regarding this thing is if a of I greater less than a of j, and then if a of I greater than a of j. So these two things should be remembered. So this if loops plays an important role in this sorting technique. So if a of I is less, so lesser value should be at front and greater should be at next. If a of I is greater, then a of j should be at front. So with this helps, so with the help of these two if statements, we are going to just sort the elements. So if we just consider this like an array, it's a very basic fundamental. But if we just considered it as a set of values, it makes a difference. So this is Med Sort. Thank you for watching.